Just how good is Carlos Sainz? He was voted 4th best on the grid by the F1 team bosses last year, which surprised most people. He's never been able to battle for a world championship, but this year the Ferrari is looking strong. So what makes Carlos Sainz such a promising driver? What is the secret to his success? And did Red Bull make a huge mistake in letting him go? Don't go anywhere as we tell you all about it. Rise to F1. Driving is in the DNA of Carlos Sainz. He is a Spanish racing driver who grew up driving karts from a very young age. His father is a 2-time World Rally champion, Carlos Sainz Sr., and first showed him the ropes. He said it makes him a very proud father to see how far his son has made it in motorsport. But Sainz didn't need to use his father's name to get him a job. He had a pretty successful junior career. After some international success in karting, he was signed as a part of the Red Bull junior team to compete in Formula BMW. After some good results there for 2 years, he kept moving up to bigger competitions. He went on to win Formula Renault 2.0, and then a few years later Formula Renault 3.5, where he beat Pierre Gasly by 25 points to win the championship. Meanwhile, his teammate finished more than 40 points below him in 7th place. After this win, Toro Rosso offered him a spot in their team. For any young driver, the chance to be in Formula 1 is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and to drive with a competitive team like Toro Rosso, Sainz had to say yes. Sainz's big gamble. But after spending 3 years there, Sainz took a big gamble and left Toro Rosso mid-season in 2017. Toro Rosso, which is now called AlphaTauri, is the junior team of Red Bull Racing and functions as a testing ground for young drivers. Drivers who have been through Toro Rosso and promoted to Red Bull Racing include Sebastian Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Max Verstappen. It is a good career path if you can make an impact and there's space at the top. But many drivers either stay at the junior team or lose their place in Formula 1 if they don't make the cut. Carlos Sainz saw this and thought it was his best option to look elsewhere. He took his fate into his own hands and made a big decision. When Sainz said that it wasn't likely that he would have a 4th season at Toro Rosso, the team principal said that it wasn't his decision. Then, after Sainz went to Renault, it looked like he might get a chance to race with Red Bull after Daniil Kvyat was demoted to Toro Rosso. Instead, Pierre Gasly was promoted and then sent back down again after disappointing results. When he left Toro Rosso in 2017, he rejoined the Renault program, but he didn't stay there for long either. Soon he moved to McLaren and was partnered with Lando Norris. They were both new at the team and hired to replace Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Vandoorne. In their first season together, Sainz scored over 50 points more than Norris and finished in 6th place. In the next year, Sainz again outscored Norris, this time by 18 points. He had done enough to prove his worth, and Ferrari announced that they had signed Carlos for the 2021 season to replace Sebastian Vettel. Sainz flying in the Ferrari. For 2021, Ferrari was not expecting much. A few months into the season, they announced that they were stopping the development of the 2021 car so they could focus on the 2022 car. But considering this, Sainz managed to do pretty well. In Monaco, the tension between the two drivers really built up. Sainz was on a qualifying lap and looked like he might get pole position until Leclerc crashed into the barrier, causing yellow flags to be waved. Sainz finished 2nd place in the race, but said that it was bittersweet because he thought that he had the potential to win. He scored 3 podiums in Hungary, Russia, Abu Dhabi, and finished the season in 5th place of the Drivers' Championship. This was 2 places above Charles Leclerc, which was a bit of a surprise to many people. Leclerc has admitted that it was disappointing to finish below his teammate and that the consistency of Sainz was difficult to overcome. This is what's difficult for a lot of young racers because they often have the speed but not the consistency. If Sainz can keep this up, he might soon become the #1 driver for Ferrari. This would be pretty embarrassing for Ferrari as they have picked Leclerc as the future of their team. What else is Carlos Sainz's secret to success and consistency? And did Red Bull make a mistake by letting him go? Don't go anywhere to find out. The 2022 car. Ferrari has done their homework. They've had a lot of extra time to do it since they gave up on their 2021 car, and a lot of other teams are cramming before the test. How much of an advantage could this be? Are we looking at an A+ from Ferrari? There's been a big shakeup with this year's regulations. For now, it looks like Mercedes might be a little slow, and at the top of the timesheets are Red Bull and Ferrari. The first few races will be big testing grounds, and it will take a bit of time to know who is really on top. Ferrari team boss Mattia Binotto says that he doesn't expect to see Lewis Hamilton on the podium and that Ferrari has a competitive car this season. From Ferrari's data, they say that they're on the same level as Red Bull and could be fighting them for race wins. This is great news for Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. Ex-Formula 1 driver and commentator Martin Brundle said that if there's a chance of winning, then the fight between the two Ferraris could heat up. This is what a lot of race fans want to see. It has been a long time since Ferrari was winning races, but now they have a good team, good drivers, and have had almost a year of extra work on the car. This must be a good sign. Is Red Bull kicking themselves? Did Red Bull let one slip through their fingers? They could have had Sainz in their Red Bull team by now. Carlos saw that there was no road ahead for him at Red Bull and left for McLaren. But was it a case of Red Bull making a big mistake? It wouldn't be the first time. According to Christian Horner, Lewis Hamilton was once keen to join Red Bull, but Helmut Marko rejected it. He said that to have 2 alpha drivers would not have been good for the team. Verstappen said that Sergio Perez is not the number 2 driver for Red Bull, but it's clear that he is. Perez scored less than 200 points last season, and Max won the World Championship with 295.5. Perez has played a key role in defending Max's position on track. Most importantly, at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix last year, Perez held up Hamilton, helped Max to catch up, and put him in the position to win the race. And the pay difference is pretty big too. Verstappen will be earning over $50 million a year, while Perez earns just a fraction of that with $6.5 million. Sergio Perez is a great second driver for Red Bull to have. He's been a team player and pulled out some great performances when it's needed. F1 commentator Martin Brundle has said that he doesn't think Perez has the potential to win the championship. So it looks like Sainz probably didn't get the call up to Red Bull because he might have been a threat to Max Verstappen. Red Bull wanted a good second driver, but not that good. What makes him a step above the rest? When Sainz signed with McLaren, he was quick to move closer to the United Kingdom where the team is based. He became close with the team and analyzed as much data that he could use. People who were working with him recognized that he is a smart and committed driver. That's why he's a big part of McLaren's rebuild phase. He has now done the same at Ferrari. He has to move close to where the team is based in Maranello, Italy, and has already built a strong relationship with his engineers. Physically, he keeps himself in shape. He has a rigorous workout routine, and even before the season starts, he's putting in a lot of work to get himself ready. He likes to do yoga to prepare himself for races too, and his results show how all of this is working for him. He is great at defending his position and also impressive at overtaking. At the 2019 Brazilian Grand Prix, Sainz made an incredible comeback from the last grid all the way up to the 3rd position. Carlos Sainz is really the complete package. He is focused and serious about his racing career, and he is still regarded as one of the nicest guys on the grid. How do you think Sainz will perform against Leclerc this season? Could he be the next world champion? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.